Hello boys and girls, it's Miss Maddesen. I have another art project for you today. This one is just a fun way to recycle stuff that's around your house and turn it into something pretty. So what we're going to be making today are tinfoil icicles. So I really like these. I think they are so cool. They're easy to make. They're fun to do. It's good for any age group. Good way for you guys to spend time together and make a fun craft this holiday season. So let's talk about what you need for it. You're gonna need aluminum foil. So just make sure that it's okay for you to be using the aluminum foil before you go snagging it out of your kitchen. Younger kids, especially parents, you're going to want to help because of the sharp edge that the tin foil is ripped on. I would not recommend kids just going and doing this by yourselves. Ask for a grown-up's help, okay? You're going to need some string. It can be any string. I picked blue because it matches my Christmas tree. But you can do whatever kind of string you have. You can even do fishing line if you have it. You can use dental floss, whatever you've got. Other thing you're going to need is some glue, a marker. I chose blue because it's an icy color, and just some sort of scrap paper for your glue. And as you can see, I have glitter, so I'm going to add glitter, but make sure you do not make a mess with your glitter. You need to be very careful when you use it because it's impossible to clean up. All right, but you don't need glitter to do this. And if you're not using glitter, you don't need glue either, okay? So let's get started. Alright, so the first thing you're going to need is your tin foil, about a sheet about this big, and you're going to need your string. So your string, you just want to make sure that you can lay it across your tin foil like this and still have some extra on the sides, alright? So that's what you're going to do first, is you're going to get your string across your tin foil like that, and you can just fold down your tin foil like this to keep it in place, alright? So you can see I have both sides of the string hanging out, okay? Make sure it's good and tight in there. Alright. Next thing you're going to do is you're just going to start crinkling it up. Make sure that your strings ends don't get lost in there. And keep them up near the top, okay? Get kind of like a ball going up at the top. Make sure it's nice and tight so it doesn't unfold itself. Like this. That's pretty good. I'm happy with that. And then this part you can just crinkle. And you want it to be thinner at the bottom so that it's nice and spiky. You can twist it if you want. Make it a little tighter. You can squeeze it into all sorts of shapes. You don't want it to be perfect because it's an icicle. It's supposed to be kind of pointy and jagged and drippy looking. Alright, there we go. I like that I put the little crooks in there. That one's fun. Alright, so then the next step you're going to do is you're going to take your marker. I can get my marker open, and you're just going to color on the tips here. Now you don't have to do this. You could just leave your your icicle this way by itself. It doesn't have to be colored in at the bottom, but I think it adds a nice little touch, so I'm going to color it in, and I will come back to you guys when it's all done. So I've colored on the tip of my icicle. I left it silver at the top so that it's kind of like an ombre. Now, I misspoke in the beginning of the video. I think you should be using the glue, even if you're not using the glitter, because the marker, it doesn't want to stay on the tin foil that well. You can see I've got it mostly on my fingers. But what happens when you use the glue is this. So get your scrap paper for your glue. My glue doesn't want to come out. There we go. Okay. Just enough that you can start rolling the tip of your icicle in it. And you can see how the blue is starting to really become very blue. This will help the marker to stick as well, so that it doesn't rub off later, because it'll have this nice layer of glue coating it. And white glue should work okay too. It'll dry clear, just as long as it's a glue that dries clear. Look at that. Oh, that's really cool. So now here's where the glitter comes in. If you want to use glitter, you don't have to. You can leave it like this to let it dry. But I'm going to put some glitter, again, using my scrap paper. I actually like these coffee filters for this because it's kind of like a little bowl, so it catches all the glitter in there. So that might be a good thing for you to use. And just sprinkling it on where all of my glue is. Shake it off. And ta-da, there we have it, okay? So there's only one more step left to do, and that is to let it dry and then tie our loop at the top. So my icicle is dry, and I'm just left with these 2 strings up here. So you might need a grown-up's help for this, or you can do it yourself. I'm going to show you how. I like to pinch the 2 strings together. You can even twist them a little bit just so you have a good hold on them. And then I like to wrap it around my finger so that you have it crisscrossing like that. Then you have a little loop. You put these 2 ends through the loop, just like this. Sorry for the technical difficulty. To finish the knot, you just pull it nice and tight, and then you have your knot. So 1 knot should be plenty for this because it's nothing too heavy and the string should hold itself. But you can do the same thing around that knot and line it up so that you get a double knot like that, okay? And then all you have to do is snip off your extra, and you have some beautiful tinfoil snowflakes to hang on your tree, hang from your doorways. You can do all sorts of cute little decorations with these. So have fun, guys. Show us what you make. Show us how you used them to decorate for the holidays. And hopefully this is a fun project that you can all do together as a family, or you can do with your friends. All right, guys, as always, stay creative and stay safe. Bye.